have it way easier with dating. Let me explain why. Men pick who they pursue versus women pick through who pursued. Big difference. Society says that the man pursues the woman. This means that men get to go through an incredibly healthy exercise of looking at all their options, deciding what they want, and then spending their time pursuing that. Versus women are taught to sit back, wait to be pursued, and then from there you decide what you do and do not want from potential suitors coming up to you. This is way more time intensive, and let me paint a picture of why. A man who comes up to you and you decide there's some things you like, some things you don't know about, you go ahead and give him a chance. After getting to know him for 2 weeks, you decide it's not right for you. That means you just spent 2 weeks on somebody that you may or may not have picked out of a crowd to begin with. And a lot of us women don't even realize that this is happening because this is just the way things are. So it's incredibly distracting to figure out what you want when you're in the process of this kind of dating.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got modern women and feminists saying all type of crazy ish. You already know how the routine go. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. And before we jump into it, bro, I want to go ahead and give my thanks to my subscribers. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Keep coming. You know, for these new viewers, hey, man, yo, subscribe, bro. Subscribe, bro, because I'm telling you, bro, we drop juicy content over here, bro. We talk about it all, bro. We talk about it all, bro. I don't hold back on none of this shit. You know, I try to keep it very freaking blunt. It's always something to talk about over here, bro. It's always something to freaking talk about. This channel's growing. You know, it's a very small channel, but it's going to keep growing. And you know what I'm saying? And this channel's open for any and everybody. This channel is open for any and everybody, bro. I don't care if you black, white, orange, purple, yellow, blue, green, gold, whatever. You're allowed over here, bro. You're welcome. Come on over here, bro. Say what you gotta say. Leave it down in the comments. Whether it's a hate comment, whether it's a comment that you feel like needs to be said, a comment that you feel like everybody needs to hear, leave it down below. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm not that type of dude to delete comments and all that ish. You know, if you say what you gotta say, then say what you gotta say. Now now there's some comments in here, but that'd be so dumb that I just don't even answer. I just like, hey man, you got it. It is what it is. Some people don't want to learn. But for these people that come over here, subscribe to my channel, they're obviously looking for something that they can't get anywhere else, or that other people just choose not to freaking say. You know, you can subscribe to my account for any reason, whatever. As long as my main objective is, as long as you get something from it. As long as you get something from it. That's all I care about. As long as you get something from it, as long as you get entertainment, as long as you get like some actual knowledge from this, that's all I care about. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Men have it way easier with dating. Let me explain why. Men pick who they pursue versus women pick through who pursued. Big difference. Society says that
it's a big difference. It's a big difference, yeah. And it's easier for the woman because you have men chasing you. No, you're not chasing nobody. You have men chasing you. You don't have, for all you women, even if you aren't no Beyonce, even if you were like, let's just say a good 5 or 6, you will still have a good amount of men trying to holler at you. You get to pick. It's actually very, very easy for you women because y'all really get to pick who y'all want. Y'all really get to pick who's good and who's fit for you. Hopefully you pick the right decision. But you sit over here, you have 10, 20 guys trying to holler at you. Tinder is the prime example. Tinder is a prime example. These dating sites are prime examples of men not being able to have the same pool of women that women have when it comes down to men. Women on Tinder create a profile within 3 days, man, they have 100 damn matches. Whereas a man be on that joint for 3 days, probably only have 1 match. It's very hard. And for a woman, the fact that you get to pick, like I said, it makes it so much easier for women because you get to pick who is going to be your baby father. You get to pick who you date. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, but this shit, oh.
The man pursues the woman. This means that men get to go through an incredibly healthy exercise of looking at all their options, deciding what they want, and then spending their time pursuing that. Versus women are taught to sit back, wait to be pursued, and then from there you decide what you do and do not want from potential suitors coming up to you. This is way more time intensive, and let me paint a picture of why. A man who comes up to you and you decide there's some things you like, some things you don't know about. You go ahead and give him a chance after getting to know him for 2 weeks. You decide it's not right for you. That means you just spent 2 weeks on somebody that you may or may not have picked out of a crowd to begin with.
And a guy got to sit over here and look at you and be like, damn, I really want to highlight this girl. Let me go ahead and try to highlight her. He go over there. Girl can use him. Women have so much power. They can simply play along. Oh, okay. Well, hey, yeah, I might use him, man, to goddamn go out and get something to eat. I can use him. Play the stupid game for so long, right? Because a lot of these men are going to try to play the long game. A lot of women get upset. Well, why don't y'all be upfront with these women to begin with? Because a lot of men feel like if we tell y'all, and which happens on so many occasions, if we tell a woman, hey, we want to have sex with you. Hey, here's the reason why I want to be with you. We're all at a great risk of losing out on that. So we play the long game, and that means not saying anything and keep taking you out to let it happen. He wasted 2 weeks too, sis. He wasted 2 weeks too. Damn. I want to holler at this damn girl. I want to damn beat with this damn girl. You give him an opportunity to take you out. He can be doing everything right, and then all of a sudden you don't want to freaking damn take him serious anymore because his teeth yellow, because he got a long nose, because his hairline this, his hairline that, whatever. It'd be small-ish that will turn a girl off, that will make her not even want to fuck with you no more. But then she want to sit up here and say that it's hard for women because they gotta freaking pick through, and because it's something that you may not like. It can be his teeth that you might not like, and you will stop messing with him. That is you wasting his time, and you wasted your time, not the other way around.
A lot of us women don't even realize that this is happening because this is just the way things are. So it's incredibly distracting to figure out what you want when you're in the process of this kind of dating.
Have you ever wondered why you're so pretty yet men are not chasing after you? Well, here's why. Well, think about it. Have you ever seen a line outside a Gucci store? Outside a Chanel store? What about Louis V? See, that is exactly what happens. You are a very expensive, exclusive, high-priced item, and not everyone can afford you. So they don't even bother asking for the price.
Once again, women vagina is of value, which means it holds a lot of weight, but it's not rare. It is not rare. A high-priced woman, here is a high-priced woman. Here's a high-priced woman. And people gonna be like, is that according to you? No. This is according to every single man. Yes, I'm saying it. Every single man. If you woman that's on here, oh, you can't speak for a whole man. Suck it. What is a high-value price woman for a man? Is a woman who takes care of herself, who's feminine, who's fit, who can cook, clean, who's willing to be a traditional, virtuous woman, not a chick who goes out here and play mind games and do dumb-ish and think because you're bad as hell, you're high value. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're not.
Okay, so this is for all of my single over 30 people. Is anybody else just over this hookup culture? I mean, I get it. I'm online, I'm trying all these things, but like, what happened to romance? What happened to, a little bit of chivalry? Whatever happened to all of the nice things that men used to do instead of everyone asking us, what are you doing? Can I come through? Is there any real men out there at all?
Feminism has cut all that shit down. This is the chivalry that's been gone, that y'all keep begging to keep bringing back. Y'all killed that. Women in feminism killed that. Why? Because y'all won't even allow to be y'all won't even allow yourselves to be traditional. Y'all not even traditional yourselves. Y'all not even traditional yourselves. But yet y'all want a man to be traditional. Y'all women did away with chivalry. No man wants to sit over here and open up no door for no dang chick, man, who's giving up the coochie for any and everybody. No man wants to do this and do that. There are men out here that she's asking for. Where are these chivalrous men? They're out there. Y'all just been skipping over them for years because they weren't popular. Because they ain't have all this money. They ain't have all these cars. They were here. They were here. They wouldn't have given you everything, but they would have given you a sense that, okay, he's going to be going somewhere once he's out of college. He's going to be going somewhere in a few years. He's going to be doing this in a few years. He has his head on straight. But women overlook them guys. Women overlook those guys. Women overlook those guys and go for these damn dudes who are trash. And then when they go for these dudes who are trash, who don't do nothing that's chivalrous, they'll get upset and then sit on and say, well, where are the guys that are chivalrous? Well, where are the guys that freaking take care of their ladies? Well, where are the women that take care of these guys? Where are the women, man, that are traditional? That can show a man and say, hey, I am wifey material. I'm not like none of these little city girls and any little hot and all these hot summer and whatever they want to call it. I'm not like those. I'm not like those women. I'm not like those women. I'm a very classy, traditional woman that's looking to have something future, that's looking to have a great future in my life, and I need a man to help me get to that point. But women overlook those guys once again.
I don't know, help me out.
I am so sick of the normalization of the phrase, can't make a wife out of a hoe. Funny that...
In a lot of cases you can't, and I don't think any man would suggest another man to go out here and go grab a chick who's for the streets and make him a wife and make her a wife. No man is going to allow that. No man is going to suggest that to another man to do. Well, what about these celebrities? Offset cuffed Cardi B. Well, you know what? Hey, and guess what? Y'all listen to Cardi B. Y'all think y'all can go out here and go do the same ish that she's doing, but then when she goes at home, when she go back home, she's out here sweeping. She's out here doing a lot of ish. Very rare do you see ish like that. Very rare do you see ish like that. A hoe coming home and doing all of this stuff. No man would suggest no other man date a woman who's a hoe.
There's no equivalent about men. So I figured let's make some. Can't make a husband out of a
savior.
So she said you can't make a husband out of a rapist. So she's trying to compare a woman who's on the street, who sleeps with men for money, or who just sleeps around just because that's just her nature. You're trying to compare that to men who go out their way to force themselves upon a girl. I don't know. That's beyond me, bro. That's beyond me. My only question would be, why are you trying to mess with somebody who's evil? I would never call a hoe evil. I would never call a hoe evil. She's just a very promiscuous woman that I just couldn't see any man being with because they're going to have a hell to pay. Or could be the greatest girl in the world. Bright, smart, and all that. Probably don't ever cause no problems. But she done slept with dang half the damn city. That's going to deplete your value damn near to zero. And she's trying to compare that to a rapist, somebody who forces themselves upon a woman. Hey, women, man, I tell you, boy.
Yourself till marriage. Your husband will thank you for that. It might be hard.
Imagine being so insecure with yourself that you need to tell other women how to treat themselves. Girl, you could have your bullies, but why do you feel the need to push them onto everyone else that's really, really weak? You could be a virgin that's super chill with me. In reality, that just means there's more dick for me.
Y'all tell women who are traditional, don't try to put their beliefs on these hoes. Yet these same hoes are the ones that's calling these same women pick me. You're calling a traditional woman a pick me because she doesn't agree with your belief. But yet you're getting upset with her when she tries to tell other women to say, hey, be respectful to yourself. Have self-respect. Now that becomes a problem. Now you're sitting over here telling people don't put your beliefs on them. That makes no sense. So I can sit over here and tell women, hey, you can be hoes, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that. You can just f your whole value up. But you got a woman who's sitting over here telling other women, hey, look, it's okay, man, to have a freaking husband. It's okay to be submissive. It's okay to do this. It's okay to do that because at the end of the day, you're going to win. Now you're trying to tell women, now you're trying to tell that same woman, don't push your beliefs on anybody. Come on, man, hypocritical.
I just think it's really funny that misogynists always want to talk about the 1950s housewife archetype in order to insult or like put women in their place, but they never want to talk about the gender norms for men in the 1950s. Housewives only existed because men were expected to be working men, which meant they got up every day at 8 a.m., put on a suit, and went off to work and didn't see their family until 5 p.m. And they had to do this because they were expected to be the sole provider for 5-person families, which was obviously more manageable in the 1950s, but
Still like that till this very day. The same men gonna have to wake up at 9 and be home at 5. It's called a 9-to-5 job. It's literally called a 9-to-5 job. That has never changed. Men, once again, men roles have always stayed the same. We're always supposed to constantly bring in money. Even when, because look, if we don't bring in no money, if our wife is always paying for the bills, then what? We're considered what? A bum.
bear with me. Not only that, but when it came to dating, the pursuit was 100% the man's responsibility, which meant the guy had to initiate every date, and you had to take a girl out at least 4 or 5 times before calling her your girlfriend. Definitely weren't getting laid. And then you had to get married before you were like 23. All financial responsibility fell on the man. So unless you want to pay for every date without having sex until marriage and then buy me a house and then work every single day of your life to pay for my lifestyle and children that you never get to see, don't tell me I belong in the kitchen.
Just been yelling in my car for
Stupidity was big on that one. Stupidity was big on that one.
30 minutes because fucking parenting is hard. It's hard because they're little mirrors. If I want my son to be a better person or to grow up and just be a good fucking human, I have to be a good person.
Going back to the woman, man, that was over here with them kids. Sounds like she's a single mother. I say it in the comments, right? For a lot of you women, man, that are single mothers, dude, for a lot of you women that are single mothers, y'all can make life so much easier if y'all stop being so spiteful to your baby fathers. Y'all can make your life so easy if y'all stop being spiteful to your baby fathers and y'all vet your man and stop dating these Pookie and Ray Rays. Even let's just say you do have sex with this man, but you vetted him right. He's still a good person. He's still a good guy. Just a relationship didn't work out. Y'all have a kid or whatever. Y'all can make sure the kids get where they need to be on time. Y'all can do this. Y'all can do that. Y'all can make parenting so easy. But as a woman, if you're spiteful, you're going to make parenting hard as hell. Raising a kid in a one-parent household is not conducive for the kid. Kids are successful at a higher rate in a 2-parent household rather than one. So let's stop having these kids out of wedlock and putting them in them 1-parent households and expecting them to be Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever. Because it's going to be very hard for them to learn how to be a man. A woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. So y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe.